Greetings, Matthijs here, and I have some Team Fortress 2 for your amusement. Running here to talk a bit about the casual mode and what its advantages and disadvantages compared to the old quick play system with the Valve services. Yes, there are some good things. Blasphemy, I know. But there are also some things that obviously aren't that great. In the gameplay, as you can see, I'm playing as medic. However, I'm going to switch to soldier fairly soon. Actually, we had another. When I started, we didn't have a medic, but then we got another way to play medic, and I decided I felt like playing soldier rather than medic. Yeah, casual didn't give up a good first impression, to say the least. You know, if something works, it's not broken, we shouldn't fix it. Well, quick play worked, it worked, oh well. And unless you may have been aware of, casual didn't really work perfectly when it was introduced. They pretty quickly, especially some of the problems, or the leaving penalties. While not really that bad for the people that actually leave, maybe there's some penalty to abandon the team, but it's actually 12 versus 12, and it actually penalized the people who stayed. After all, I played one game and I didn't get an experience. Well, the experience doesn't matter, it's just so yeah, it's just numbers. It's nice to see the numbers go up, but it doesn't have any real thing. And yeah, but it's still annoying playing one game and getting nothing from it when you're supposed to get experience there, and you are actually one of the people that actually stick there to the end. That's something I generally do, even if things go horribly. I tend to stay at least to the end of the round. And that's the right thing to do, even if now it's possible for people to actually join things in progress. That's one thing that helped with people, even if you can still get some. I had some round that ended up with 3 versus 9. I was on a team with 3 people, as you can understand. We did not win at the end, but generally, if people leave now, there's a good chance someone else may take their place, keep the game going, and really, that's a good thing about pubs. It's not like competitive where, well, you wouldn't want to get into one of those games while it's in progress, but here in casual it does not matter. But if you want to see what we are going to see the advantages, let's try to look at them first. Well, you can get more focused games. People do tend to focus a bit more on the objective, and that's a good thing. You seem to get more medics than you used to. Also, very good thing. You know, for those really good games where people are actually, to some of them, trying, those are the good games. Yeah, obviously you want to see people trying for objective and at least trying to have some sort of teamwork. Of course, it doesn't prevent people from every now and then from actually having teammates that doesn't know what they are doing. Obviously, you can still get some really bad team compositions. I had one game at Dust Bowl. We had 6 snipers on offense, we then had 6 snipers on defense. As you can understand, that wasn't really a good team composition. You can still get that. And friendlies are still at least a possibility. I haven't seen them, but yeah, friendlies, personally, every now and then they're nice, as long as there are not too many of them. And well, I can't see any reason why they can't appear. After all, in the end, winning and losing doesn't really matter. You also have playing with your friends. So, if you have them. So, if you want to play it together with them on the same team, well, that's much easier, and you're going to not annoy people as much. If you played, you've probably been annoyed about when you have two people that, if they end up on different teams, they switch teams, and that's very annoying, but that's not a problem anymore. Then, if you want to play with your friends, you queue up together and you end up in the same team. And after all, it's pretty fun to play with your friends. Of course, if you want to play against your friends and be on different teams, then sometimes that's maybe what you want, or you don't really care. It's enough to be on the same server. That's not something that casual really provides. There are community servers that can provide many things old Valve servers did. The vouchers, what was it? What you got into when you used Quick Play, generally speaking. I think there were some options to search for other servers as well, but I'm not sure if anyone ever really used them. But yeah, when it comes to one disadvantage is you can't just join a server and then stick around on the server together with a bunch of other really. It's really good. One fun thing all told parts. Play on a server, you stick around when the map switches to round ends, and there are other people that stick around. You end up playing the same team sometimes, different teams sometimes, and maybe it can be quite enjoyable sometimes to play, especially if it's a large group of people that you're not really in your friends list. That's not something you get. Now, community servers can provide that, but if you were going to go about everything that community servers can provide that casual doesn't, then we will get the most, and it does require that, well, that you can find a community server, there are people playing, and if you want the old experience, then it also requires that there are no plugins that change that. So, not something that you really should rely on to pick up Slack. It may happen that there will be many that are healthy community servers. That would be a good thing, but not something we should say that yes, it will happen. May happen, may not, or it doesn't. But overall, I'll jump in, jump out whenever you want. That thing isn't really provided with casual. So while I appreciate having a more focused environment where you can still play a pub, but actually have people are actually playing the objective and sticking around to the end of the round and not just about it whenever. It's much. Some people will obviously do that instead of just running around in circles chasing kills or whatever else some people are doing. That's something I do appreciate, but it's not the same as the old pubs. That's for sure. I've actually been playing a bit of heavy recently. It's still my least played class, but when you have played 2,500 hours, you have many hours on each class, so yeah, even relatively small differences are still many hours. And heavy, especially actually a shotgun heavy, that's pretty fun. Using the shotgun and not just standard sandwich and lots of running urgently, but actually using shotgun. I do personally tend to overuse it, but yeah, it's something. If you haven't played a bit for a while and think it's boring, try using the shotgun more without going all the way and playing as a fat scout, obviously. It's a difference between a heavy using a shotgun and a heavy being played as a fat scout and just completely ignoring the fact that he has a minigun. And I think the fact that the casual acts have actually helped with that, with actually having more teamwork to support you as a heavy. Yeah, can note that I have in this, as you may have noticed if you are really looking at the video, really looking at it, I increased FOV. I went into the settings and up the FOV slide to the maximum value. Yeah, I've been playing at well, the fourth or well, very long time. Decided to actually try upping it. I would actually recommend doing it unless your computer is absolutely not able to handle it, of course. But if you can do it, yeah, it's a good idea. You see more. And well, I can note one advantage of casual, but this is one that could have been implemented in the old quick play, since it's just with regards to what you can search. The fact that you can actually specify what searching for multiple game modes, but not necessarily all of them. No quick play. You either have to search for one game mode or all of them, which is really annoying because, well, I don't want to play Capture the Flag or Manpower or stuff like that. I want to play King of the Hill, Payload, Control Points, and Territorial Control. I really actually do like Hydro. Now I can do that. I can search for those game modes and those game modes. And when it comes to Hydro, I recommend doing it, although it's one that can really be, if you are bad teams, either it will over very quickly because no one defends, or everyone will turtle up and defend their points, and it would be very frustrating. So that's one problem with Hydro, but when that doesn't happen and you actually get the balance between the people attacking and defending, it's going to be really, really fun. And really, that's pretty much going to be it for this video, and soon you'll see something really interesting that look soon. Yeah, a croquet simply had to taunt. Stupid thing to do, but well, sometimes you need to do stupid things. It's what makes life fun. So, man, that's all for me. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.